Hello students, today I am going to discuss another important formula in coordinate geometry. This is distance formula. If P and Q, P x1, y1 and Q x2, y2 be the coordinates of 2 points, then its distance PQ equals to root under x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. From this figure, we can prove it. This is Ox, Y. We consider P, x1, y1 and Q, x2, y2. So, this. Here, if this is PA, QB and this is C, here length of PA is x1, that is length of OA is x1 and length of PA is y1, and from figure length of OB is x2 and length of QB is y2. So length of PC is x2 minus x1 and length of QC, that is this length, is y2 minus y1. All are right angles as we draw perpendicular from P and Q, and also as PC is parallel to OB, so this angle is also 90 degrees. So from figure, it is clear that length of OA equals to x1. Length of OB equals to x2. Hence, length of AB equals to length of PC equals to x2 minus x1. And length of PA is y1, length of QB is y2, thus length of QC equals to y2 minus y1. Now in triangle PQC, PQ is the distance between 2 points and this is the hypotenuse PQC. Now from figure it is clear that so origin OX, PA, QB, PC, we have x2 minus x1 is PC and y2 minus y1 is QC. So this is a right angle triangle. Triangle PCQ is a right angle triangle with angle C equal to 90 degrees. Hence, PQ is its hypotenuse. Thus, length of PQ equals to root under PC square plus QC square. As length of PC is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Thus, the distance between 2 points with coordinate x1, y1 and x2, y2 is equals to root under x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This also equals to x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Now we derive this formula, that is distance formula, in polar coordinate system. To derive it, let us consider an initial line OS, initial point OX as initial line, and P be a coordinate with polar coordinate r1 theta 1 and OQ with polar coordinate r2 theta 2. Then obviously angle XOP equals to theta 1 and length of OP equals to R1. And similarly, angle XOQ equals to theta 2 and length of OQ equals to R2. So in figure, this angle is theta 2, this angle is theta 1, and this is angle theta 1 minus theta 2. So, from figure it is clear that angle POQ equals to theta 1 minus theta 2. Now, by using cosine formula, in triangle POQ, we have cos of angle POQ equals to OP square plus OQ square minus PQ square divided by 2 into OP into OQ. This is from properties of triangle. This implies that cos of theta 1 minus theta 2 equals to r1 square plus r2 square minus pq square upon 2r1 r2. So, after calculation, this implies that 2r1 r2 cos of theta 1 minus theta 2 equals to r1 square plus r2 square minus pq square. Thus, this implies pq square equals to r1 square plus r2 square minus 2r1 r2 cos of theta 1 minus theta 2. So this implies distance between PQ equals to root under r1 square plus r2 square minus 2r1 r2 cos theta 1 minus theta 2. This is the required formula. Distance between 2 points with polar coordinate r1 theta 1 and r2 theta 2. Now, we give an example. To find the distance between 0, 0 and 3, 5 by 2. Here, r1 theta 1 is identical to 0, 0 and r2 theta 2 is identical to 3, 5 by 2. Thus, distance between, if this is a point with coordinate P and this is coordinate Q, then in polar coordinate system, distance PQ equals to r1 square, that is 0 square, plus r2 square, that is 3 square, minus 2 r1, that is 0 into 3 into cos theta 1, 0 minus pi by 2. That is root under 3 square minus 0 equal to 3 unit. That's all. Thank you. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.